Hi, my name is Izzy. I am so excited to be here today because I love Graham Stephan. I have been watching his videos for a while now, and all of these, what I spend in a week as a blank, doing blank, making blank, in blank, I just love it. I want to have Graham watch this video and react and just wreck me for my spending habits. I am either going to impress you today with how good I am with money, or you're just absolutely going to cringe at what I spend eating out, buying stupid things that I don't need on Amazon. I am a 23-year-old and I make a $50,000 salary at my full-time job. Plus I have a little bit of a side hustle on YouTube. You know, I have some income from AdSense, just a little pocket change every month, and then some brand deals that come up 3 times a year at max. This video is super personal, and it's gonna get even more personal. I'm gonna be showing you actual screenshots of my bank charges, my Venmo, my Fidelity account. We're gonna be taking a deep dive look into what I spent money on this week. I started last Sunday and I ended yesterday on a Saturday. So this time period, I happened to pay my rent. I'll do 2 calculations at the end to show what I physically spent this week, and then another calculation where I average out the rent and my phone bill and things that I spent money on this week that will actually kind of cover me for the entire month. So without further ado, we're gonna start on Sunday, January 26th. I went to the farmer's market. And I always go to the farmer's market every Sunday. That's pretty much where I buy most of my produce. I don't buy my main groceries there, but I do buy fruits and vegetables at the farmer's market. Something that I'm just willing to spend a little extra money on. So the first charge is for $16. I had to blank out the names of the vendors because they're super local and, you know, don't want you to know exactly what city I live in by Googling the name of the farm or whatever. Looks like I spent $16 on something here. What was I spending $16 on? I know. I actually bought like a soup seasoning. It's a powder that you mix with water, and it's like dried herbs, and it's to make vegetable broth essentially. So it's like a powdered vegetable broth. And the woman said that the bag that I bought was equivalent to buying 10 of those cartons of vegetable broth. And I tasted it. It was super good, super delicious. I love making soup at home. So I splurged a little bit, but that packet will probably last me a year. Next we have a charge for $5. That is at some farm. I probably bought kale and a cucumber or something like that. Another charge for $5.50, a different farm, kale, carrots, broccoli, I don't know. Then on the way home, I went to Whole Foods. Graham is just cringing right now, you guys. I'm sorry. I had to go. I mean, I didn't have to go to Whole Foods. I could have gone to another grocery store. I was just in the mood. Whole Foods has a vibe and I like it. And I just like going in there, and I wanted some specific things because I was baking. So I got like a special gluten-free flour, and then I got grapes and potatoes, and I literally think that's all I got. Grapes, potatoes, and a couple items for baking, and I spent $29.05. Why do I do that? I paid my friend on Venmo $37.27 for things on Amazon that I didn't really need, but I still don't regret. A friend of mine is an investor in the company, and it's, you know, a startup brand making like a high protein, grain-free cereal. It's called 3 Wishes. It actually is really, really good. So I bought those, and I also bought like a pack of RX bars or something. I don't know, just like, there was a sale on Amazon. I don't know, man. I mean, it's food, so I'll use it. I'll eat it. Probably will have it for 3-4 weeks. Also on that Sunday, I Venmo'd my mom $55 for my phone bill. On Monday, I went to Ralph's, and I meant to bring my wallet because I knew I had like a singular dollar in my wallet, and avocados are 99 cents at Ralph's. But I freaking walked in and realized that I didn't have my wallet, and the only thing I had was my credit card. Anyways, that was an avocado. On Monday night, I went out to dinner with my boyfriend, and it looks like this $45 was some kind of a splurge, but let me tell you, this was a deal. First of all, the total on the bill was $35 and I tipped $10. This restaurant has a secret Monday night happy hour. Full-on pizzas are $6, beers are $1. Not only did we have our own full pizza, we actually got a third pizza to take home for lunch the next day. So I would say that was like a steal for a nice evening out. Super nice restaurant. It's very romantic. I felt like it was totally warranted. And that's all I spent on Monday. Let's move on to Tuesday. On my bank account, I noticed there's a 99-cent charge from Apple. This is a recurring charge that I honestly have no clue what it's for. If it's for iCloud storage, I don't want it. I don't even want iCloud. I use Google Photos. Also on Tuesday, I decided to go to a coffee shop instead of work at my desk in my office because nobody else was there. I get lonely and sad when I'm in the office alone. I just like to be around people. It was also a really nice day outside. So I found this coffee shop and I don't even drink coffee, but I felt like I should get something so that I'm not just sitting there stealing the Wi-Fi. It was also a really cute, like, local family-owned coffee shop. I just like felt like... So I got a matcha latte and it was $5.32. Okay, on Wednesday I spent nothing, so that's good. I finally just had a day where I went to work, had a normal day, ate at home for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and didn't spend any money on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, I didn't technically spend any money, but I did buy $933.75 worth of stock in a company called Teladoc, and this is from my Roth IRA. I play around with stocks in my investment account and a little bit in my Roth IRA. I'm more careful about the Roth IRA. I don't actually know really what you're supposed to do with that money. Are you supposed to just let it sit there? Should you invest it? I don't know, but I've been hearing a lot about this Teladoc company from some podcasts that I listened to, and it felt like it was like a good time to buy. I think I got like 8 shares for $933, and we'll see where that goes. It looks like a few days later I got $3.05 worth of dividends. I got another $1.35 in dividends and another $1.89 in dividends from Ingredion. So Fidelity just reinvests that back for you. So technically I didn't spend any money, but I did want to mention that I made an investment on Wednesday. So Thursday rolls around and I have an $80 Venmo to my friend Tia. We decided that we're gonna do a half marathon in May, and $80 was the cost of registering for the half marathon, and I will be very anxious and nervous for the training process of trying to run 13, is it 13? Oh, also on Thursday, I bought this 2020 planner. I bought it on Amazon on Thursday for $11.41. I definitely think that's overpriced. I like the way it looked. Didn't really shop around. I just needed a calendar where I can see the month like this, because I use my calendar to keep track of when I water my houseplants. Okie dokie. Next we have Friday. This is where it gets really sad here. So on Friday I happened to pay my rent and go out to dinner with friends and take an Uber home. Friday was the most expensive day of the week by far, as it should be. So this is a fun little math equation for you guys. I actually paid prorated rent last month because I moved in on the 6th of January. So I paid a full month's rent when I moved in, and then this month for February I got to pay less. So I paid $956 in rent, which feels like nothing, but my rent is a lot more expensive than that. So next month I'll really be feeling it. I live in a studio apartment by myself in a very desirable area, so I'm actually getting a good deal for where I live, plus I have a garage for my car. But because I paid prorated last month, my rent cost was $956 this time. Then there was $18.65 for water and $13.46 for garbage. My building pays for gas and electricity, so I don't have to pay for that, which is awesome. For dinner, I spent $35 at a restaurant, which just blew my mind because all I ordered was a salad. I had one drink and the other drink was paid for by my friend that works at the restaurant who was serving us. So she had like the first round on her, and then I just got the salad. I think that was like a $25 salad, honestly. Honestly mad. But it was fun, and I was having a really good time with my friends, and I was honestly just grateful to be there and have friends and be able to spend that money, so I didn't think twice about it. Then I spent $13.10 on an Uber. I did an Uber pool, and I ended up having the whole ride to myself, and they picked me up exactly at my location, and they dropped me off exactly where I needed to go. I didn't have to walk or anything, and nobody accompanied me on my ride. And the other Uber X was like $25, and I got this one for $13.10. Saturday, the final day, I went to the beach on this day. It was honestly one of the best days of my life. I feel like I really just got to hang with friends and be in the sunshine. Didn't really do much besides hang out on the beach. Got a $4 cold brew coffee that I Venmo'd my friend Hannah for. And then I also made dinner at home with my friend that evening, and I paid $11.75 for the groceries that we split and then used to make dinner. And some of it was actually left over, and I'll still, you know, use it for the rest of the week. So now for the grand total, the number you've been waiting for. What did I spend in a week? So when I totaled it all up, this week I physically spent a whopping $1,343.49. But in the second calculation, you can see that when I averaged out the rent and the phone bill, I only spent $612 this week. After taxes, I subtracted what I spent from my weekly income and found out that I'm saving about $300 a week. So if you multiply that by how many weeks in a year and then put that over my income, it's about 31%, which is pretty good. Like if I'm actually saving 31% of my income every year, like that's okay. But then I realized that, oh, I didn't include insurance. I didn't include my car payment, like things that I obviously pay for on a monthly or annual basis, but I just happen to not pay this week. So maybe subtract $4,000 from the $15,600, and that's about what I save per year. And honestly, I think I was better off when I didn't have a full-time job and I was living with my parents. But it's not really about how much you make, it's about how much you save, right? Right? Right, so I need to stop going to Whole Foods. By the way, I just checked the receipt of that Whole Foods trip because I was like, there is no way I spent $30 on grapes and potatoes and a bag of flour. I also bought 2 boxes of pasta. Not good. So where can we go from here? I'm thinking about getting a VT Saks. It's some type of mutual fund, index fund combination account. I've heard it's good and you can make more money than even a high yield savings account or just doing regular index fund investing. I love watching Graham Stephan on YouTube for tips. I also listen to the Motley Fool Money podcast and a couple other investment podcasts. If you have any recommendations, please leave them in the comments below. I hope that this video gave you a little insight into what I spend in a week. I know that I am very lucky to be able to live here and have a job and spend money on things like this, and I'm grateful for it every single day, and I'm just doing my best to try to be completely financially independent and be able to, you know, take care of the people that helped me get to this place, my parents, my friends, just kind of being able to be generous with money and always have enough for retirement and stuff like that. Very important to me. I'm not really the type that wants to have a crazy car or a crazy house. I just want to be able to afford nice vegetables and be able to pay my rent and take care of people and be generous with money. Now that we're done with the video, have a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure to get some vitamin D. Oh, I say that on my other channel. I have another channel where I do nutrition industry news, and I'll link it in the description below if you're interested. So have a wonderful day, and I don't really know what my outro is on this channel because I don't. Bye. So when I totaled everything up, this week I spent a total of $1,349.34. Oh, I'm dyslexic. We're gonna take a deep dive look into what I spent this week. So I started on a Saturday. No, we're gonna take a deep dive look into what I spent this week. I started on a Saturday and oh my God, I can't say this. We're gonna take a deep dive look into what I spent this week. I started on a Sunday. Easy. It's not that hard. We're gonna take a deep dive look into what I spent this week. I started on a Sunday and I don't wanna